Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is going to be a cozy evening video. It's currently 7:30 p.m. and I thought I would just film my evening with you. I want to make some Christmas decorations. I've got to fill out some cards and then I'm going to do a bit of reading, a bit of knitting I think as well. Look how well my vine is doing. It is up to the ceiling. That's ridiculous. It was tiny. It was probably about, let me try and show you it a bit differently. Also, this bookcase you never get to see. It's just like covered in plants now. But I have my ivy that's going mad in it. And then I have really old editions of books in it. And then just, I mean, it's just a mess, isn't it? But this vine was probably about there when we got it. And then I got it in extension pole to add on so it could go as wild as it wants. And it has gone all the way to the ceiling and I've actually looped it back over itself. So it's currently growing over itself and back up itself as well. It's taking it, oh, alpaca, starring Raoul. It's taking over our living room. Here are all my autumn Halloween decorations, which I've taken down because they're just pumpkin stuff and I didn't want them up. But I have so many pine cones, it's actually ridiculous. There's just loads, and you can probably see all the way down there, loads of pine cones. And then over here, look how like cluttered everything is, oh my god. But over here I have a load more pine cones. So I want to do some kind of Christmas craft. So maybe a garland, maybe I can kind of paint some of these and then I can put them on the Christmas tree. Okay, so I've come up with an idea. I have no idea whether this is going to work. I've got some pine cones here, and what I'm going to do is I've got green paint, so I'm going to dip some of the pine cones in green paint, leave some of them brown, so this one will be like green, and then the next one will just be plain brown, and then I'm going to string them up with wool and put them around my Christmas tree. But I have no idea how to like dip them, I don't know. I've just cut up this container, maybe put the dip in there. I don't know how to get it all the way around the pine cone. Or maybe use this bit of plastic here, put it on there. I don't know. This could be an absolute disaster. I'm just saying that now. So let me open the paint. Let's, oh, I don't know which one. Okay, let me try it here. So I'll put that on the plastic. Then, let me try a small one first. Maybe like that. Oh, I have no idea if this, oh! Oh my god, I got it on me. This is working a bit. Maybe just, oh, I've kind of thrown it there. Did you see me just throw it out of the packet? Okay. Oh, it's a bit too green, but anyway. Oh, that is nice. Look at it. That is cute. Let me do the bottom of it as well. Maybe coat that up. And then leave it there to dry. That looks really nice. So there'll be green, brown, green and brown. That looks really cute. I'm going to do the rest of them now. So here is a slightly bigger one. I'm going to see if this dips. Oh, that looks really nice. Okay, I'm going to do it all the way around. Need to do it on the top as well. There's probably a much easier way of doing this than I'm doing it. Okay, and then the bottom's just brown. So I'm going to stamp it like that. It's not covering it. Okay, and then I'll leave it to dry. Like that. I don't know how to leave them to dry. Just putting them in various different places and hoping they're okay. Other size ones. Oh, these are all quite big pine cones, which is nice. Oh my god, I just completely smudged that. Come on, pine cone, you can do it. Is it working? They kind of look like fairy lights on a Christmas tree, do you know what I mean? Let's do the bottom. Very difficult to do the bottom of them. Because they'll be hanging, oh, like this way. So you'll see the top, that's why I want to cover the top. God. This one's sweet. I haven't really covered it very well. Oh, it's throwing itself about. Okay. Try and do all the spikes. That's nice. I'm going to leave these three to dry and then see how they look when they've dried. I'm also going to do some orange because I have a bit of orange paint. All I have is green and orange paint. Like, obviously this would be better with maybe like green and red, a bit more Christmassy. But I'm going to try it with, oh my god, this is really watery, with a bit of orange paint. The paint I'm using is just like cheap poster paint. So let me try it and see how, if it looks nice. Oh my god, I've got it on my coffee table. See if it looks nice together, the green and orange. Might actually try and string them. I was going to string them up like that, but I might try and string them so they're facing forward a little bit more. Let me get this one coated. Okay, I think it's as good as it's going to coat. Let's see how they look with the green. Oh, it looks quite nice, orange and green. Very like autumny. I might actually do it like that. So one green, one orange, one green. I'm just waiting for my pine cones to dry so I can see what these look like together. And I've just made myself some dinner. So I have salad here. I have iceberg lettuce, cucumber chopped up and tomato chopped up. And then I have a tablespoon of salad cream over the top. And then I have some chicken here. So I'm having a chicken salad, which I think in my last video I filmed like this, I was having chicken salad. It's just because I like roasted a whole chicken at the beginning of the week. So I'm just having it with my dinner. Got a Diet Coke there as well. But I think these look quite nice together so far. I mean, I don't want them to look like traffic lights or anything, but you could say orange, it's autumn, green, it's Christmas. Maybe they'll work. Here are the pine cones. I decided to do the amount that I wanted on like a piece of string. So this is the amount that I want. They're going to be alternate, so I'm going to just go orange, green, orange, green. I think they look really good. This one I think is dry. So you can see it. I think they look really nice. I've just got them on a bit of cardboard to dry. And then I've made a display. The pine cones were all just randomly like in here, and I had some conkers and I had some dried little rosebuds as well. So I decided to get them all out, put this big pillar candle in the middle, and then arrange them so they're all like neatly stacked around. Probably move it like that so you can see. So there's conkers, there's like tiny little pines, massive pines, rosebuds in there as well. And I actually love this so much. It turned out so much nicer than what I thought it was going to be, but it is so oh my god, did you see how dangerously close my hair was? Ah! Oh my god, oh dear lord. My hair was like dangling over it. But let me put it here so you can see it. Let's move the flame away from my hair slightly there. Oh my god, the flame's going mad. What's wrong with her? Oh, it's like some kind of ghost. Flicker if there's someone in the room. Flicker if there's a spirit here. Oh my god, it moved. Oh dear. But I like how this has come out. It's really pretty. But this is kind of free. Oh my god, it's really, oh my god. There must be like a lot of spirits. Okay, let's wait till it goes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is it doing this? Okay, stop flickering if there's a spirit in the room. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, did you see that? That literally calmed down and stopped. Oh, this is freaking me out. Okay, let's do a seance. I've got Dom to come over for the seance, reluctantly. Okay. Ask the spirit a question. Flicker if you are female. Yep, it's female. Flicker if you are over the age of 20. Oh, are they? Flicker if you are over the age of 50. I mean, it's just going mad now, isn't it? It's answering yes to everything. Why is it? I have no idea why it's just going absolutely mental. Don't you think? It's like a little bonfire. What's wrong with it? This candle has never... Look at it. There's no wind in here. We're not that close to it. And it's just...
Maybe the wick stamp.
Maybe... Oh, it stopped when you said maybe the wick stamp. It was like... it like stopped a little bit. Let's try and like move it around a little bit. Okay. Are you happy? Babe, put your hand back on mine. We're doing a seance. Oh, they're happy here. They're happy here. They've stopped. Okay. Are you... Is your name... What name? Are you trying to tell us a message? That's like a yes, because that's flickering mad. If we were in a horror, it'd be like, were you once murdered? Stop flickering if you were murdered. Oh my God, did you just see that? Did you honestly witness that with your eyes like I did? Oh my God, I'm gonna stop doing this now. This is too much. The pines are currently drying. I never know what to film. Like, I always film such random stuff, and then I've just been watching other people's vlogmases, and they're in like foreign countries, and they're going to Christmas markets in foreign countries, and they're showing you their makeup collections, which are like drawers upon drawers. Like, all my makeup is just, it's in a makeup bag. I don't have a makeup collection. I don't have a perfume collection. I don't have fresh flowers that I'm arranging every day, a new fresh flower. I don't even have an advent calendar. Because I'm on Slimming World, I was like, oh, I don't want an advent calendar. So I don't even have like a beauty, £150 beauty advent calendar to be like, oh, what have I got to, oh, a mini soap. Like, I don't have anything like that to show you like other people's vlogmases. I'm not going abroad. I haven't been abroad this year at all. There's no big like, I'm gonna go, I've rented out a winter wonderland. That's not coming on the channel. Let me just say that now. So I don't really know what to film. I'm gonna read. Like, this is normal life. This is boring, probably. I don't know. But it's just normal life. So I'm gonna read some more of Sense and Sensibility. I think I'm gonna like read Sense and Sensibility in its entirety and then start A Christmas Carol, because I don't like reading two books at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read anything else though, because Sense and Sensibility is taking so much of my time up. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do those like time up. Oh my God, help me, help me. But I don't know if I'm going to have time to read anything else. I think some of the pines are dry. I'm currently watching a bit of Judge Judy with Dom, and I'm gonna string up my pines so that even if they're wet, they can just dry when they're strung up. So this is my little knitting bag that I love. I got it from a charity shop. It's probably some like old lady's bag that she absolutely adored, and someone just threw in a charity shop after she died. And I love it. I love the pattern so much. So the string that I have, oh, and my mum got me this from a charity shop that someone's handmade. I really like that little cat purse. But I have green string, I have white string, and I have red string. I don't know if I should do it with the red string, the white, but then white gets quite grubby and it's going on the tree. I think this green, because it's going on the Christmas tree, I think this green will go a little bit better with it. I am reading Sense and Sensibility. I love Jane Austen's wit. It's almost like she's sassing everyone and mocking everyone while she's describing them. And I love pretty lines like this one. She was remarkably quick in the discovery of attachments and had enjoyed the advantage of raising the blushes and the vanity of many a young lady by insinuations of her power over such a young man. And this kind of discernment enabled her soon after her arrival at Barton decisively to pronounce that Colonel Brandon was very much in love with Marianne Dashwood, which is one of the three sisters. But the Colonel, he is 35, and like our little Marianne is 17. No thank you, sir. And I was like, oh, okay, like that's a huge age gap. She's 17, but maybe like Jane's put them together. And then I like got to the next page. He has a wife. Like, sorry, is Marianne gonna be a home wrecker? Imagine if it's like she was a home wrecker, she took him away, and he's like a creep. Imagine, it's such a dark turn. And then the mother murders him because she's like, you're not getting your paws on my young daughter. Oh, I'm making it so much more dramatic than it actually is. But I am really enjoying it. I'm making loads of notes so I can keep like track of everyone because they've moved out, they're living in a cottage, they're standing on their own 2 feet, and they're meeting loads of the locals. So I want to keep track of everyone's names so I know like who's married to who and who's with who and what that person's role is and everything. There's loads of characters. I mean, I'm on chapter 10 now. Wow, the character list, if I was to write down every character, wow, it would be like a reel that was never ending. I'm only writing down people that I think are going to reappear or have any kind of attachment to the girls or the mother, but there is a lot of characters, but I'm still enjoying it. I have strung up my pine cones and I love them so much. I have 3 more drying here that I need to add to them, but I love this so much. Let me show you them. It looks so cool. I just put it on this green wool, and some of them I had to double knot because I wanted them all facing the same direction, but I love it. And I also think that I could keep this up all year round because I love the pine cones, and because I didn't do it green and red because I didn't have any red, being perfectly honest with you, I think this could look nice all year round. What do you think? On one end I have put a loop so I can loop it on the wall, and I've just put that there, and then on the other end I will put another loop. I've just got more to add to it, but I think it looks so good. I really like it. It's a bit fiddly getting it on the string, and I have got paint on my string, as you can probably see there, because they are not all fully dry, so there is paint on it, but it doesn't bother me. Like, it's not something I'm going to worry about. Also, there's a little bit of paint. Can you see there's like orange, and some of them have, well, the green ones are the only ones that really have little splashes of orange on them. Can you see? Like, if you were a neater person, then you could get it a bit nicer. The only bit that's not drying on the pine cones is this side. It's kind of absorbing into the pine cone a little bit, but I'm going to leave this overnight, so by tomorrow it'll be perfectly fine. I'm so glad I didn't go out and get red paint, because I just had green and red paint from my pumpkins that I make, and I was like, oh, I'll just use this paint because I already got it. And I'm really glad I didn't do green and red, because now I can keep it up all year round. With the orange, it's really nice for autumn as well, and I love it. I think it's so cute. I can't believe how good it's turned out. From me like dropping a pine cone in a bit of paint and being like, oh, I don't know. I think it looks really cool. I love it. And there's so many like things you could do with it. You could do it multicolored, you could do glitter, you could put like pom-poms in the middle or tassels in the middle, but I just like it how it is now, like simplistic, just nice. You can keep it up all year round. I love my candle stuff, which Dom is calling an altar now, a candle altar. I think it's like a candle altar ghost connection experience. I love it. I'm going to carry on reading Sensibility. Here are my notes. I haven't made many more notes since the last time I picked it up, because we're just meeting kind of various characters, but also like a lot of them we've already met. It's just they're having like a entertainment and one of them's playing an instrument, and it's all kind of like nice and quaint at the moment. And I'm going to leave these 3 to dry overnight as well. But I can't believe, look at me, craft queen. I'm sitting here reading Sense and Sensibility, but then just admiring my pine cones. Like, they're just in front of me. I'll show you so you can see where they are from me. They're just here, and my altar thing is just there. They're just right there. So I keep like reading, and then I'll read a few pages and I'll be like, those pine cones really look great. Like as if someone else has made them. You know when you make like a really nice meal and you're like, God, this food is delicious. Who made it? Me. And you're just like, God, I'm amazed by my skills. Because when I normally try and craft, it doesn't work out. Like, I've perfected a few craft things, and those things are on my Etsy. And my pumpkins I don't sell, but I like paper mache pumpkins that I make. But I'm not like queen of crafting. I have a lot of crafting ideas. I try them. They're normally a disaster. I keep those things in my house because I've made them, but you'd think I was some kind of voodoo worshipper. Some things that I think cute, look cute, they don't. They look like some kind of voodoo thing. Like there's a thing up here that I made and I thought it would look so good. It's a paper mache person but without a head, and I thought it would look really like sweet and cute for some reason, not creepy, like kind of chic and nice. It just looks like a voodoo. Like I made it, I paper mached it, but it just looks like a voodoo effigy that I've got up in my house there. So much stuff like that, like my crafting, it doesn't it doesn't go well. I'm just looking around at so many things, like, oh god, it doesn't go well, or it goes well but then it doesn't last very long. So I made, can you see behind me, there's like a canvas. This is all from dried flowers on a canvas, and this looks really cute and it looks nice, you know, decent, but I've already bashed it apart, so the flowers are all bashed up. Like, my craft things don't normally work. They normally get too bashed, or they, you know, look like I'm a voodoo. For example, this is a prime example of my knitting history. So I knitted what was going to be a blanket for myself, but it ended up being a blanket for Lola. And then I knitted this scarf. It's dark because Tom's in bed and I'm just like shrieking to myself. But I knitted a scarf. Wait till you see this. I thought this was going to look amazing, and the thing with me is I have a lot of crafting ideas. I don't put a lot of planning into my crafting, so I'm just like in this imaginary world of, oh my god, if I think it, if I believe it, it's gonna come true. And then I see the end result and I'm like, I should have planned. So I was knitting with this colour. This is a nice pink. I don't think this is a nice pink scarf, and then I ran out of wool. So I thought, do you know what, why don't I just cast off and I'll just add like some different wool to the bottom. So I added this, but I knitted it too tight so it came out like a frill, and I thought, don't worry, just match it. Make sure you match it the other side, okay? So here it is here. Make sure you match the length, Hannah, and like make it look like a frill. I'd obviously done it too tight. I'd done too many stitches. I hadn't counted properly. That doesn't match the other side. I mean, in what world do these sides match? In what world? You've got like a tiny frill there and then a massive piece there. Why did I think that matched? And I remember finishing it and thinking, I'm sure this is about, yes, you know, it's the same, it's similar, isn't it? It's, you know, it's going to be fine. And then looked at it and thought, what? Like, tiny frill, massive just lump there. This would have been nice if I had matched both sides, but I didn't. And also it's not very long, so it it just goes around like that. Like, it's quite a short scarf. It's not very long. It's also really itchy material. I just didn't plan it well. I saw the colours and was like, oh, I love this kind of corally colour. Oh, I love it, I'll get it. And then got it home, knitted a bit up and was like, oh, scratch it. Ooh, unpleasant. Who would make this into a scarf? And then I thought it will be fine. And then just prime example of why I shouldn't craft. My poor mum has a house of just failed crafts by me. I'm an only child, so I've made her a lot of crafting things over the years, and she's had to like keep them and put them up because, you know, I'm her only child and everything. But I look at some of the stuff and I'm like, I don't know what it is, and I made it. Like, what was my vision? I have no idea. I'm like some mad scientist, but with crafts. And whilst I'm doing them, I think they're absolutely amazing. Like that scarf, I was like, oh my god, that's incredible. I'm matching it perfectly. When I was making that voodoo person, I was like, this is going to be a really chic ornament to keep in my house. A headless body. Like, I don't know where the inspiration really came from. So I'm just shocked that I've finally, you know, I've perfected one more craft. Like, I have a handful of crafts. Knitting, I think I'm good at knitting. Small things like knitted bookmarks, yes. Tassel garlands, yes. Resin bookmarks, yes. Although I have ones that I've made that are in this bookshelf, which I only put them on my Etsy that are perfect, which is really difficult when working with resin because resin's odd, but only the perfect bookmarks can go up. This one I didn't fill, and I mean, so I have ones like that I didn't fill enough, or I have ones that were a bit mutated, like the holes filled in and it's overfilled itself a bit. It's overfilled itself. I've overfilled it. Did you hear me there? It's overfilled. Oh, this bookmark, it made itself terribly. It overfilled itself. I overfilled it. But just still in shock that Pinecone Gate has worked. I'm actually going to end the video here. As you can probably tell from my eyes and my dishevelled look, I'm really tired. So I'm going to take my makeup off, get into my pyjamas, which, oh, just the heavy feel. Oh my god, I can't even speak. You know when you're so tired you can't like pronounce your words properly? All my words just go into one. I'm like sorry, I'm tired. I have to go to bed. That's just what happens to me. But oh, the heavenly feel of getting into pajamas. Oh, I can't wait, and snuggling up in the duvet and on your pillow. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed now. I don't know if this has been like a really short video or whatever, but I'm gonna go to bed. I will film more vlogs and more videos as I'm doing Vlogmas. I hope you're still enjoying them. Tell me what else I can do with these pine cones. Because I have like a whole box of them, as I showed you with the box that had all my like autumn things in it. I don't really know what else to do with them, but tell me what else I can do with them. You hear my voice has even gone to sleep. Like I started that gravelly annoyingness. So I'm going to end the video here, and I'll and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.